Everybody, welcome in. Strokes Get Off the Board podcast with the Golf Boys, myself, Jay Will, Timon, and Baldo. Fellas, how we doing?
Not too bad. It's kind of feels like a slow week coming off the Masters, You ramp up till Thursday, and then it goes by fast, and then it's like, oh, we're back to the normal schedule for another 3 weeks until another major.
Yeah,
But
I mean, it is crazy, though. Once major season kicks in, it's like, every 4 weeks or whatever. But, Joe, how about you?
I'm on a watch list. I'm on a watch list after this weekend. So I think we can probably leave it at that.
Sweat.
I did have a sweat, but when you have two guys finish T3 and neither of them can make a putt on a Sunday, it's a little frustrating, but especially when it felt like Cam had the tournament in his hands after number 4.
Yeah.
When he had
when
the
Rory
2-shot
doubled.
lead, Rory made double. I mean, Cam
I
wins
said
if he
hole
plays
7.
Or no, he doesn't win if he plays hole. If he's even par from there, but he probably also does because Rory's got to play differently than he did. But
I said hole 7 was the turning point for Cam. Hitting it in that front bunker with a wedge when everyone was just throwing it long and left and hitting it 2. Tapping birdie.
I wish I personally knew Cam Young so I could call him and ask him on that shot. I don't know if he just chunked it or if he didn't have a good lie or what the reason was and why he didn't. I mean, obviously he wasn't trying to hit it in the bunker, but it didn't seem like he was trying to throw it behind it either, which is weird.
No.
So
yeah. I mean, I will say, the bogey on 6. He had 75 feet. It's like
it is what it is.
If you could have got that down into
Yeah, and he hit a good first
7.
His T-ball on 6 was, it was 5 feet from good.
Yeah.
Could have caught that slope and it's gone. It just shows you how hard that golf course really is.
But we went through the whole back 9 though. We needed just 2 birdies to get in a playoff. It has a 20-footer on 10. Good par on 11, 14 feet on 12.
Well, he had a
10
good
feet
look
on
10. Why I say good? He had I don't know what tour averages from 20 feet, but 10%?
Probably 15%, yeah.
So he had 20 feet on 10, 25 feet on 11, 20 feet on 12, 13.
13.
What, yeah.
14 had 15 feet.
Yeah, 15 feet.
15.
I don't
15. He was just over the green in 2, and then pitched it up to probably 6 feet.
Yeah. There's a 16. What do you do on 16?
Hit it to
16. He lipped out
15, 20 feet.
Oh yeah, he hit a short left. Or short right.
17 had 25 feet, and then 18 had to get up and down. But
he kind of did what he had to do on the back 9 just to make a putt.
That's what I was saying. It wasn't
the par 5s, he needs to have closer than 10 feet and 6 feet for birdie, probably. But
yeah, he left it in that tough spot on 13 up where Hao Tong putted it in the drink.
Yeah.
But
can we also just touch on that for a minute? That we never saw a single shot of a guy that was, Grant, he was 4 or 5 shots off the lead at that point, but an absolute meltdown on Amen Corner, and we didn't get to see a single shot of it.
Yeah. Well, apparently he just grabbed his ball at one point in the woods. He thought it was in the hazard, but there's double lines on the creek, so inside there isn't hazard. And he just grabbed his ball like he was gonna go pull it back into the fairway.
That picture of him in the woods is an all-timer.
Oh, it's He might
So
be
good.
like one of my new all-time favorite. Did you guys see the whole clip of him walking off the green when he made his like 4-footer for 10?
No.
Pulls his ball out of the hole and both arms up in the air celebrating. The crowd's cheering. I mean, it is awesome. It's awesome. And the guy just had a full-fledged meltdown that probably costed him 500 grand.
He made a 10 coming off a trip on 12 as well.
I mean, the guy was 8 over in 2 holes. I mean, it probably costed him at least 500 grand.
And we like
we didn't
one
get
or
to
two
see a
off the
single
lead on the
second.
front 9.
Yeah. I mean, I don't.
Or how about
I know there's
Burns
been a
on
lot
2?
of
Burns on 2.
We didn't see
tough
any
one.
of the shots until he blasts one over the green, and all of a sudden he's hitting. They're like, "Oh, this is his 3rd," and it's like all of a sudden he's putting for bogey off the green. It makes double. It's like,
yeah.
I know there was a lot of comments already on the coverage by CBS, like not being able to pick up Cam or Rory's second shot is awful.
Yeah,
the shot tracer on Justin Rose on 13.
That was a crime.
Awful.
That was in the drink.
I mean, I looked at him like, that might be right of the water. It's going so far right. And then he's got 12 feet for 3. Like, what's going on? Like, I'm celebrating. He hits this golf shot. So I'm like, let's go. Can us back in this. And I'm like, oh, shit. Rose has like 15 feet for eagle. Like, okay.
And then 3 putts.
Yeah. And then 3 whack.
But
I thought after Rose made that birdie on 9 that he was going to do that same thing as last year, but just keep making. I mean, last year it was the front 9 format where he was in neutral and then he hit the back 9 and made like 1 par on the back, had like a couple bogeys and then the rest birdies. So I was kind of shocked to see that from him on the back 9, but it all kind of began on that approach shot on 11, it seemed, where he flared it right of the mounds there. I mean, that's just a tough pitch shot, and then it just kind of went downhill.
An unbelievable chip there.
Yeah. Yeah, to have that putt for par was pretty nuts.
I mean, he still had like 15 feet, but
I mean, it flew. I mean, the thing wasn't the ball like flew back there. It wasn't like he ran it back there. It was like too much club almost, and he just flared it and it went flying back there.
I think he definitely
12
hit
when he gets
too much.
12, he gets the leaf blowers out and then full blown chunks it.
Yeah. But
yeah.
All in all, it was.
I know I saw some
kind
people were upset about Rory's putt on 18 too, to win it. That you couldn't see coverage or you couldn't see the ball going the hole. I don't know if you guys care. I really don't care on a 6-inch putt.
The tap in?
I mean, I don't think it's that big of a deal, but you would think it's the Masters and the 18th hole. There's 75 cameras on that green. There's got to be a different angle.
Nobody else is playing. Yeah, nobody else playing.
There's got to be a different
the final shot.
Rory from behind where you can't even see the ball.
And of course, Cam makes the 12-footer on the last for par just to really nail the coffin in.
Yeah.
The crazy thing, it was like the back 9, there was no shot. That was like, it was kind of just like a dead back 9. Scotty was the only guy doing anything. But like that final group was just in neutral like the whole way it felt.
Scotty didn't do anything on the back 9 either, though.
Yeah.
I mean, he played the par. He didn't birdie either the par 5s again, I don't think, for number 8.
Yeah, he birdied 15.
Did he birdie 15? No, that's right.
He had that 6 shot out of the woods and made. Yeah.
But, I mean, could you imagine if he makes that putt on 17? That
I don't know how it didn't go in.
Yeah. I was just about to say, could you imagine the scene going back to 18T for a playoff, Scotty, Rory?
I would have thrown an unbelievable amount of money on Scotty, I think. I mean,
well, I had him.
Just with how Rory finished.
That was one of the wildest tee shots I've ever seen on 18.
I honestly thought Cam had a chance. Rory got a good break that ball ended up where it did, and he could hit it up 10.
Yeah. And hook it around into that bunker.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that bunker's totally fine.
Yeah.
Because you just got to blast it in the backstop. But, you know, the close calls are just going to keep coming my way. Like, Joe, you had, Henley and Cam finished T3.
Yeah.
I had Scotty solo second, T3. Timon, you had Cam T3. Do you have any other guys towards the top of the list? I know Xander finished like T8 maybe at 8 under, right in that range.
Yeah, I had Cam, Xander, and Max both finished T9 at 8 under, and Spieth at T12.
Yeah, Max, what a story! Just getting his invite back.
Yeah, bogey free 67 on Sunday.
Yeah, if only he could have done that a couple of years ago.
Yeah, and he's doubled 12 on Thursday too.
Yeah, but
do we need to talk
moving
about
on.
the other big story in golf right now?
Live
with the Live Tour?
Golf?
Yeah,
it's pretty wild stuff. I can't say that I'm shocked by any means, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know how much stock to take into it. It seems like there's a lot of different stories coming out from either side, but
it was kind of crazy that
there's
they
no
were
way
contemplating
sorry, go ahead.
No, that they were just gonna pull the cord and not. There's stories that they weren't gonna play this week, and it was just gonna shut down.
Can you imagine being the players out on the course and playing in this pro-am and I have no idea if I'm playing tomorrow?
Yeah.
I'd be telling my caddy I don't even take notes. Just go wing it. If we play, we play. If not, whatever.
So touching on that, so say at the end of this season for Live Golf, it does dissolve. What do you think the PGA Tour does in response with guys potentially coming back? I mean, obviously Rahm will come back, no problem. Hatton probably.
I don't think so. I think they'll probably have to do that year again. Do
you think they'll get different treatment from Brooks?
I don't think they can. Well, I think it's going to be the same.
I guess maybe it's at the end of the year, but I mean, Patrick Reed resigned, but they made that category for Brooks. So I guess if they give him that same offer.
Yeah, and the only ones that fit it were Brooks, Rahm, and Cam Smith. Is that right?
Yeah.
So
and Bryson.
Here's the other question, though. They had 2 tours. They were both fairly successful, I would say. What are they going to do with all the guys that are at Live if it dissolves? They can't all come play on tour.
No, I would have to imagine just think of the amount of guys that are on Live that, weren't PGA Tour perennials as is.
Yeah.
My guess would be that they're probably going to they'll probably try to get a DP, even though that's a PGA Tour affiliate, in partnership now. So I don't know if they're going to maybe go to a mini tour.
So what?
And try to get a card that way.
But those guys can play DP World Tour.
That's true. I was
thinking about this today when I saw the news come out, and that was my first thought: where is everyone going to go? What I think would be cool, and I don't know how it would. I feel like it'd almost still be the PGA Tour Live setup almost. Have a PGA Tour, basically, but have 2 tours, right? So you're going to have, let's just say for easy numbers, that there's 400 guys between PGA Tour and Live, right? Everyone gets a PGA Tour card, but there's 2 tours. One is the top 200 guys in the world. The next one is 300 through 400. If you're the bottom 25 guys in the 175 to 200, you get bumped down to the lower tour the next year. And if you're at 220, 225, or 200 to 225, or 201 to 226, you get bumped up. Or maybe
Aren't they
25 is
talking
not the
about
right
that?
number, but
If
they're
they
talking about
did do
doing
something
that.
like that, yeah, that's a cool idea. You know what would be cool is if they took the bottom, what's the math? The bottom 32 from the better tour, and then the top 32 from the worst
you did
tour,
a match play.
and bring the match play back.
Yeah, like perfect. Everyone would watch it. It would be so entertaining that, all right, if you get beat in the first round, guess what? You're going to the bottom tour.
Yep.
I think they're talking about. I watched the new CEO, his press conference at the Players, and they were talking like a 2-track system where it's like the top 100 guys. It's like they're doubling the signature events. It's gonna be like 20 track 1 events or something, and then there's gonna be a track 2. So like all like the lower tier events on tour or whatever that you don't like, that they don't need to play, and there's like another set of guys, and
See,
there's
and like, yeah,
relegation or something.
I would rather watch the top 100 guys in the world play 20 tournaments a year together than watch a tournament like this week or next week where maybe half of the top 100 players in the world play, and that's high. It's probably 25% of the top 100 players in the world are playing. Right? Is you get the top 100 players 4 times a year in the Masters, the PGA, the US Open, and the Open. They're probably the only 4 times that you get quote unquote the best 100 players in the world.
Yeah. I mean, it's already kind of like that, I'd feel like, because most of those guys will play all the signature events.
Or yeah, I guess
a couple early season events, like non-signature full field. But like when it's major season, they play signature events and then playoffs. And they're not going to like the Wyndham or the 3M or the Rocket. Like they're just playing US Open, Travelers, 2 weeks off, and then they go to the Genesis Scottish Open and then playoffs.
But I just think it would make it so interesting. Take a guy like JT.
Yeah.
He's battling to stay on the top tour. If they went to that system, a guy like JT or Maxi a year ago or 2 years ago is battling to stay on the top tour.
I'm sure something with like JT. I mean, he won last year, and then he missed time with an injury. Like that's
I mean,
something
maybe
they have
there's
to visit.
If you win in the last 2 years, you're exempt type of deal.
Yeah. Because I mean, I know like last year, like Max didn't finish top 100 or whatever, but he still had his tournament winner through 28. So it's not like he's worried about. He's just worried about playing better golf at that point. But if they find a way where they don't need to, you don't get those certain exemptions, like a certain year 27 or something, like exemptions start fresh, and it's like you'd get more guys playing in those like 3Ms and stuff, like on the bubble.
Yeah, guys that are like, oh shit, I gotta go win a golf tournament.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what transpires.
I mean, let's be honest, a 3M wouldn't be the top 200 guys probably playing that golf tournament anyways. That'd probably be the bottom tier one. But it'd be interesting too, because you'd have 2 golf tournaments a week, or roughly, I mean.
Yeah, see how they set it up.
I mean, you could have one East Coast, one West Coast, or, both Central, and I just don't know how you'd be able to watch both, but I don't. It would be a bit of a gong show because obviously the lower tour is never going to get TV coverage over the top guys, but
If you have an East Coast and West Coast, though, like you can finish the East Coast and then move into the West Coast coverage. Obviously, it'll be a little late, but
I feel like the hard part though is going to trying to get guys like Rory, who notoriously plays the majors. Like, how many non-signature event or majors does Rory play in a year?
But I think that would be the goal of it too, though, right?
Like, yeah, but it's going to be hard to sell them on, you mandatory 20 events a year on the PGA Tour.
So who gives? He made $5 million last week. I think he's okay to go play 19 more tournaments, and if he doesn't want to show up with all of his stuff, then fine. But the tournaments that you want to show up in and play at and play in, you better win one. Otherwise, you might not be on the tour.
Yeah.
I just think
it'll be interesting to see what
it gets rid of the guys that, and granted, it's probably just all the top 10 guys in the world that have the luxury of being able to do it and saying, I'm not playing. I'm going to go play in the 4 majors. I'm going to go play in the 6 signature events. I'm going to play 10 tournaments this year and maybe 1 or 2 others. I'm having enough FedEx points to make the playoffs, and I'm going to go do it that way. But I don't know. I mean, I'd like to see Rory play more than 10 times a year.
Yeah.
You know,
I feel like he's like the only guy on tour that just misses signature events, it seems. I get he just won. But yeah, I don't know. But with that said, it's RBC Heritage Week. We're going to Hilton Head. Going from a major to a signature event. Tips chart. Let's see who the fellas are betting on this week.
I got it up.
Joe, do you want to start? You want me to?
Sup, Straka.
Sep. Hold up, I had it. Oh yeah, he's on the list. Number 5, he's playing.
Yeah, it's back. I'm going to go to your guy, Joe, and go Russell Henley.
Henley, 6, number 6 on the list.
Cam Young.
Cam Young's not on the list.
Love it. Love it. I'm going to take the guy who said he hit it the best he's ever hit it at Augusta last week, Jordan Spieth.
Yep, he's on the list, number 4.
Sam Burns.
Lawn Chair Burns is not on the list.
I'll go Bobby Mack.
Bobby Mack off a bad week, not on the list.
J-Well, I'm going to die on this hill based on play last week. Jason Day.
Jason Day is not on the list. All right, J-Will, 2 strikes left.
Yeah, I just got the 1. I really hate this, but plays well here. Give me Patrick Cantlay.
Not on the list.
Oh, I did not guess this guy. Jay, do you think the past winner is on this?
Who, Fitzy? Or are you talking JT?
JT.
It's JT when I had him last year.
I don't know.
I doubt it. I feel like if people were buying a shit ton of them, he'd be lower than 43.
That's kind of, yeah.
I feel like there's going to be some tougher names on here. I'll take the bait with Ryo Hisasune.
Oh yeah, he's on the list, number 2.
How many are left?
4?
3. You got 4 left. Yeah, 4 left.
What do you think I got her up, Jay?
don't mind it, but I don't know. This isn't a course that you can just bash it.
No. He played better at Augusta than I thought he would too, though.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, bashing it at Augusta can pay off. Yeah. Granted, you have to be accurate, but I'm just gonna throw a dart. Let's go Jacob Bridgman.
Bridgman is not on the list.
Yeah, I just wasn't going to get any other names.
Number 1 is Harmon, 100. 2, Rio. 3 is Danny Berger. 4 is Spieth. 5, Straka. 6, Henley. 7 is past champion Fitzy. Number 8 is runner-up not last year, 2 years ago, Sahith Theegala.
Interesting. Very interesting.
I wasn't pulling any of the rest of those names, unfortunately.
Nope. I was not either. Okay. Let's get to the odds board and see what we're looking at this week.
Do you want to go over the names from last week?
Oh, from our blind rank?
Yeah.
So we had Bryson as our 1, MC Hammer. So he was finished 5. We had
he was bad. He was bad.
Yeah. We had Mr. Young at 2, and he actually finished 2 on the list. So that we got 1 there. Fitzy at 3. He finished T18 4th in our list. Spieth, we had 4, who finished T12, who was 3. And then Scotty was our 5, who was actually 1. So all in all, like, I mean, obviously having 5 and 1 swapped around isn't great, but yeah, we're on the right track. We should have known Scotty was coming last. Did you guys want to do one for this week before we get into the odds board, or should we just jump into the odds?
I'd say let's just get in the odds, but
let's just roll the odds.
So this is what we got this week. We got Scotty, not a major this week, so you know he's going to be under plus 400. And let's jump. Let's go down to Jake Knapp, who's just under 40. Timon, I'm going to kick it to you as always. What do you see here?
I'm looking at right now. I'm looking at Cam at 17, coming off he's been playing unreal golf. But 17, man, that's just. I'm always going to have him on my card at like 20, but 17, I might take the week off. Hope he wins, but we'll see. We'll see when I post my card in about an hour. But I was looking at Spieth, past champion, of course. Looking at Cantlay, 24.5. I mean, his course history here is absolutely insane,
ridiculous.
But he, if we're looking for,
actually showed some balls after last week, shooting 77 on Thursday.
His around the green and irons were like mint last week after that first round. It was the most Patrick Cantlay finish, though, just a non-competitive what he finished, or T12, because he's one of those auto invites again. But I was also looking at Si Woo. I feel like this is a course I've seen his name pop up a decent amount. Pete Dye course, shorter course. And, I mean, you're just betting on putting at this point with the Woo man, and just hoping he can get 4 rounds of half decent putting. Can I talk about Spieth's putting though? This last week was terrible, like
Awful.
so bad. He was hitting shots to 5 feet and just wishing them. Yeah, I mean, granted, greens are hard out there, but not even like getting them to the hole half the time. It was insane.
Yeah, I wonder how many he lost putting when it was all said and done last week.
But yeah, those are kind of the 3 guys from this group. Cantlay, Spieth, Siwoo. I've seen some love for McNeely this week, though. Seems he gains like 0.9 strokes putting per round out here.
Wow.
I actually don't think he lost that much, Jay, as much as you'd think.
Well,
putting?
Yeah.
I would have thought
enough
probably
to keep him out of the contention.
Well, I mean,
yeah, if he puts halfway decent, if he makes like say 4 or 5 of those like 5 to 10 footers that he had for birdie, he's in that golf tournament 100%.
Yeah.
But
he lost
Joe,
0.32 putting.
Oh, okay, so not terrible. He should have gained though,
maybe per round.
I got 3 guys this week from this portion, and this honestly couldn't just be my card because I'm still kind of pissed off about the Masters, but I got Henley at 17.5 to 1. Obviously played pretty well last week, just not good enough. I'm gonna ride Sam Burns, always hot, I think. Obviously
lawn chair
played
Sammy
fairly well last week until Sunday. And then
he bounced back though.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
My last guy is gonna be the Iceman, because you can't have that good of course history and not win one. So
okay, well, we're all kind of on the same wavelength here. I have Henley check marked from last week, and at a shorter course like this where distance isn't as necessary, is just get in the fairway. That guy gets in the fairway more than anybody. And then I'm liking Cantlay as well. That course history, like you guys were saying, is too good to pass up. I mean, he's 24.5 to 1 for a reason. So I'll take that. And then my third guy is Victor at 34 to 1. Liked what I saw last week from the irons. He's actually striping the driver. I want to say he's top 20 in accuracy, which that was kind of the thing that was bugging him. But if I want a guy that's going to mint irons and be top tier with approach, I'll take Victor at 34 to 1. He could have posted a pretty solid number on Sunday at Augusta. It's just 15. You absolutely minted a utility iron from 270, and it flew the green and rolled into the water behind. So those are my top 3. And then I guess I forgot one. I have Cam as well. Had a T3 here in 2022, his rookie year, when he had that stretch of whatever, 7 runner-ups, 5 runner-ups, whatever that season. And he's playing better golf now. Obviously 17 sucks, but he's going to win one in a very short spell. I mean, he hasn't finished outside the top 7 since Riviera. Granted, it's only been 4 events, but Cam Young rounding out the top of my card.
He's number 1 in the FedEx Cup too.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. So moving down, we're going from JT down to guess we can cover these two fellas at 82-1 with Berger and Harmon. Is there anyone out of this group that you guys are a little keen on?
I'm kind of looking at Bridgman. Bridgman at 44. He's won a signature event this year. I mean, unreal with putting. Basically won Genesis solely on putting, and he just has that like straight ball flight, penetrating ball flight.
Yeah. Keep in mind too,
So,
Pebble contended at Pebble, and then it just fell apart in
contended
18.
at Pebble. So I mean, and he was playing decent at Augusta last week. I saw him up there a little bit at least.
I think he finished around level par. He's kind of
So for a first go around, I mean that's not bad. Other than that, Jason Day played well for 3 days last week. Other than that, I do kind of like the Berger Harmon for kind of going off the charts, doing all right this year. I like Berger, and Harmon just his game style seems to would fit this course. So yeah.
Joe.
I don't know. I looked a little bit at Day. A little bit of Akshay. Ricky actually has a decent course history here the last little bit. One guy I might actually look at. I'm just gonna look at his course history quick.
While you're looking at that, I'm with you on Bridgman. Team on.
I like Bridgman.
I think it's
I mean,
really solid number.
Seems like the signature events have come from this group right here this year.
Yeah, it hasn't been as top heavy as it has in the past.
Is this the third signature event this year? Genesis, or no, fourth.
Genesis API players. Oh, fifth then.
Well,
I guess
players I don't really
isn't
consider.
Really, yeah, that's true.
Guy will be on out of this group is Shane Lowry. I think. He's got okay course history here. He's played okay last week. So
80 jersey on the last.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say 3
back-to-back years where he shot 80 in the final round.
Yeah. We got to keep him off of the card at the Masters, because Sunday he's going to collapse like a folding chair.
It's happened a couple times this season. But I feel like this is a better fit for Shane than Augusta is. I mean, he plays Augusta well, obviously, but so I get what you're saying.
That is another complaint out of the coverage. Why did I have to watch Shane Lowry's hole-in-one 75 times?
On Saturday, yeah.
And it was within an hour. I saw it 30 times. I get it. Shane Lowry made a 1.
Yeah. And the fact that they continuously showed it with the celebration with Tommy on the tee box was so funny.
Yeah, I'm like, my God, I get it. No wonder I didn't get to see any of how Tung Lee's 18 shots on number 13.
Yeah. I mean, granted, the whole
probably
one
still
was
showing Shane Lowry hole-in-one highlights a day later.
Yeah. But for me, out of this group, Bridgman, with you, Timon, like I mentioned. Outside of that, I don't love the rest. I don't mind the burger flipper. Obviously, he's contended at a signature event and should have won it realistically. And it seems like this is the course that should fit him. Maybe he just hits that crop duster, like they were saying, at Bay Hill. So, I mean, there's a reason he's on the tip start this week. But outside of that, I'm not. I would have considered Minwoo at 51, but he has pretty brutal course history here. He's only played a couple times, and I don't know what he was doing last week. So,
yeah, how'd we do in that daily lineup at the end?
we finished, I think, between 300 and 400 out of like close to 12,000, I think. So that was
Get
the
our
first
money
one
back.
we had made money in, which was good to see. Yeah, I think so. I think we made, between 15, $20. Entry was 10.
Let's go.
Yeah. So I don't know about you guys. I'm totally good covering rest of board at this point.
Yeah. Might take a shot on Denny Mac this week.
Has he been playing any better?
He played okay somewhere. I don't know where, but might have been. I'll be on Max this week too.
Houston,
Liked what I saw
Houston, he was
last week.
T12.
Yeah, which wouldn't seem like a course for Denny, but liked what I saw out of Max last week. I mean, seems like he likes Augusta, so let's just keep riding the irons into Heritage. And then Denny. Those will be my two out of this group.
Joe?
I can't believe I'm going to say this, and I don't know why I'm going to do it, but Tom Hoagie, 850 to 1. That is insane that he is at that number.
I saw a ticket out there.
Last in the field?
No. Pot Gator and Adam Shank and Joe Highsmith are behind him. But, like, Hoagie actually doesn't play... I mean, the last 2 years he's been T18. Granted, he's played better the last 2 years than he has the last 6 months, but I don't know. I mean, Amex, he was T8. AT&T was T14. Hasn't really done anything since then, but I'll take a shot on a guy that's been top 20 here the last 2 years at 850 to 1.
And do you think he'll... That was my only long ball of the week. Andrew Novak, 150 to 1. Played it once, lost in a playoff, and had a putt on 18 to win.
Should have beat me last year.
He was playing better golf last year coming in. But something was working last week, and at 150, take a shot.
I like it.
I do kind of think too, though, like form plays a part in this to a point. Like, look at Rory last week. How bad he hit the golf ball for 3 rounds. And was still in it. Now, obviously, Rory, Adam, like these...
Andrew Novak, 2 different players.
Novak and Hoagie, like, they're not the same caliber golfer. But Rory went to the range for an hour and found something. Neither of those 2 guys played last week. You're going to tell me that they didn't go beat balls last week and work on... I mean, I don't know. Form is... I mean, it plays a point to... or plays a role to a certain point, but these guys are all so damn good that any one of them can win any given week.
Yeah. I might be in on Cam this week. This seems like a course. Like, seems like his wet irons are back to like what they were his rookie year.
I might just load up on the top half and take Cam too.
It just seems like
I feel like I was so close last week. If he wins this week, I will seriously be on a watch list.
It seems like they gave us enough from the middle of the board that it's like, okay, now we're just gonna go top of the board.
Yeah, screw it. Put Cam on my card. Why not? One last ride with the fella. doesn't win this one.
You guys are starting to sound like me.
Yeah, this isn't good.
You guys are starting to sound like me.
This
Start taking him every week.
Maybe
it's a fun time.
Maybe I'll just.
I can promise you, Maxwell
Maybe I'll just double bullet again. It worked at the. No,
hey,
maybe I'll double bullet.
Cash for me. Cash for me a 3-1 ticket.
He did.
Homa did top 20.
Yep.
Next. Big Cat said he'll get the jacket one day on the pod. He's gonna have to do it pretty quick here.
Yeah, I mean he's coming up on the better side of 40.
Getting there.
But I also have two. I have two little first round leaders that I have written down.
Patrick Cantley.
No, I considered it, but when I wrote him down as outright, I was like, I don't want that. I don't want that double bank. It's bad omen. I don't want to be leading after the first round.
Sepp Straka.
No. I have Ludwig at 28-1. And I have Jake Knapp at 41-1.
I like both.
Seems like a couple guys that could get out there and post a number on Thursday. So
I took the. I was gonna tell Ron.
I don't know if I can do it. Did anyone see where Wyndham Clark is on this list? He's at 110-1.
Yeah. I don't know if this is a great fit for Wyndham.
Either.
Again, it's not a. Also, what happened to Wyndham
2 years ago? He just dropped off the face of the planet. I don't know if we saw a golf shot from him on Sunday.
No, I don't remember seeing it. Just kind of curious. He's made a cut 7 out of 7 times. Has a T3 in 24. Like you mentioned, Joe, his next best was last year at T27.
And it was it's been a no cut event for 2 years.
Yeah.
He shot one over the final round. You didn't see a shot from him. I guess he was only 4 under to start the tournament or to start Sunday, so that would kind of make sense. But
CBS coverage, top tier.
Also, did we do the podcast Tuesday or Wednesday last week?
Tuesday.
Do we need to touch on his comments at the par 3 contest at all?
The birth control?
Yeah. What a crazy thing to say on national television.
Yeah, that was kind of.
Yeah, that was pretty wild. Not only that, but he was going to be with SVP at the panel.
Yeah.
When he was done.
One. And he's standing next to his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Couple reasons I probably wouldn't have said that, and one of them standing right next to you.
Yeah, Wyndham seems like one of those guys who just kind of he talks without thinking through it first. He just spews.
Oh, for sure. He's just willy-nilly.
We'll get to see another year of Frankie.
Gonna keep trying his hardest.
Just keep trying my hardest. I'm just waiting
until he has the distance.
I can't wait till next year he puts on 30 pounds and a couple inches, pulls out big stick and just rifles one into the patrons behind the green.
Yeah.
Well, the year before he was hitting an iron, and this year they got him in the driver. So
yeah, the driver was definitely the play. I think he'll do it next year. I mean, he's what, 9, 8?
Yeah.
It's actually fairly impressive that he's less than 10, and he's hitting his driver $150 in the air.
Yeah, and he's got a pretty athletic swing.
It was just right.
Yeah, you see how wide his stance is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
He's gonna be a baller.
Legs were firing. Yeah,
just like we were firing at 2:30
Oh yeah, we didn't talk about that at all.
Yeah.
Congrats to Ribby Games.
I had a graceful WD.
Graceful
Ribby
walk around
Games gets the jacket.
The 72nd.
Yeah. Yeah. Ribby Games. You guys would know Ribby Games if he actually had the time to come on the pod last week, but he did not.
That was
Sometime we'll get him
such
on.
a long day. That was a long day.
That was, yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
no,
it
if we
was.
do that again, we have to set parameters in advance.
It might be
Which we tried to do.
It might have to be a
yeah,
2
I
and
think
2.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Not a 4 in one day, because I did not have the juice left to make my charge on the final 18 that I needed to make. There was no juice left in the
When
tank.
I was seeing like,
and also it was like when we started, you get the adrenaline going a little bit for the first handful of holes, and then it's you sit and you're back up, sit you're back up, then all of a sudden, like that first run, we weren't done until after 5. Yeah,
It
was just a long day.
I think
it was like 6.
Yeah, that's true.
I knew it was a long day when we watched the whole golf coverage. Then we watched the end of the Wild game, and then we watched the Avalanche game, and then we watched the whole Sharks game, and we still had 18 left.
We had more than that. I think we had 27. I think we were making the turn on Saturday.
That was a gauge that we were. Some scheduling changes need to be done.
I think something that would be fun if we do it for like PGA or US Open or the Open this year, if the 4 of us play 72 holes of 4-man alt shot and see what we can shoot.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, that would be fun.
I mean,
obviously it'd be a grind, but at least we're not swinging.
Or maybe 2-man alt shots.
We can mow the rough.
2-man alt shot would be kind of fun.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, something that we can get through a little bit quicker, so it doesn't feel like we're hitting for 14 hours.
Yeah. I think a 2-man alt shot would be fun.
But
then we can have a little competition with it, and
yeah. We can figure something out at some point. But
the 4-foot gimmies were brutal.
Very true.
Yeah. I wish I remembered all the holes.
Yeah.
Because I want to go back and count how many times I 3-putted from like inside 15 feet. I mean, it was unbelievable.
But I remember that you had like a 4'5" and you blasted it by 12.
And I think I ran that one, but I think I 4-putted.
Then you missed that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just a grind.
There was a handful of times I know I 3-putted from 4 feet. But when the greens are
the line is like this. The line is like a 4-footer. You're playing 4 feet outside, and you have to die it in.
I don't have that touch on a simulator. I can tell you that.
You you can't even get it off the mat. You just have to like
blow on it.
Yeah.
I think we could maybe make the game it was awesome playing 4-foot gimmies. It was fun. But those are such just grinding putts that you have zero control over. Like, if the line's not perfectly right on it, and
I think it'd be fun to do bigger gimmies if it comes out weird. Score.
Yeah,
like if you feel like you hit a good putt and it just starts on the screen one way or the other.
Yeah,
I
think like 6-foot gimmies would probably be more fair.
And honestly, 6 feet would make a huge difference.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
It was the first go around. You make the tweaks we need.
It's all trial and error. Jacket back.
Yeah.
Can't believe we'll let that clong win it.
Can't believe you made it through all 72.
I know. I can't believe any of us made it through all 72, to be honest. But
yeah, well, I think I was dozing during the final round.
You were. It was definitely a sleep-worthy final round. No one was making a charge trying to catch him very hard either.
Yeah.
No, I mean, he shot 76 that third round, which was pretty good. Really good.
If someone would have told me I shot 79 the third round with a triple and a double and I lost by 3, I would have told you you're crazy.
Yeah, well, first round, I was like 1 over through 6. I was like, holy shit, I'm cruising right now. And I think I shot 89.
Yeah.
I went down a slippery slope fast.
What we had, I don't remember any of the second round scores, but they were all high too.
I shot 79. I shot 79. Riv shot 81. Your dad shot 80. Jay, 87 maybe. I don't remember.
I don't
Couldn't
remember
tell
what
you.
I was at either. Mid to high 80s, I think it was. Again,
the second I was putting in the 4-foot zone.
No, yeah,
with like a 12-footer for double. Yeah,
I think I had a couple like triples that round. I think I had a high score. That's where I hit it in the woods on 5 and or 4, well, probably 5 too, but I was in the woods a lot.
Good times though. Good times.
It would be better if we did the 2 and 2 and where your energy is up for both rounds.
Then you could do 4 rounds even, I think. If you did 2-man all shot, you'd fly.
Oh yeah.
Definitely. I mean, you're ultimately like you're cutting the time in half at least.
More than that.
It would be enjoyable because you don't have to like, you can watch the golf and you don't need to worry about like, if once you hit, you got to tell the next guy immediately to go swing to keep it moving.
Yeah, I mean, that was kind of the shitty part you're trying to play fast because like that first round, I didn't look at I didn't think.
No.
Saw the number, figure out how far I had to hit it, and I hit it. So like, I am so sick of this first round right now. It's taking us damn near 4 hours to play. Like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm getting off of this as soon as I can. Which, if I would have taken my time, might have saved a couple shots, maybe, but it wasn't going to make a difference.
I think the way we played the first one is kind of sets up for that though. Like you hit your drive and then you're hitting your next shot immediately.
Yeah, there's no time
also
to stop.
Yeah, like when you're last and you finish the hole and then you play the next hole, and then it feels like you
sit
sitting down
minutes.
for like 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But yeah, we'll make some tweaks, make it better for next time. But on that, do you guys have any final thoughts for the RBC this week before we cap this thing?
Let's get a winner.
Kind of getting sick of losing. Maybe we'll get a winner on tax day, tax week. Get all that money back that we had to pay.
Exactly.
Yeah. Love tax day. But
all right.
Well, fellas, it's been a pleasure as always.
I'll send you the card. We'll get it out.
Yep.
All right.
Get a plaid jacket.
All
right. Catch it.
Deuces.
See you, Joe. All right, folks. That's going to do it for this episode of the Stroke Skin Off the Board podcast with the Galf boys for the RBC in Hilton Head. Like we were saying, we had some close calls this past weekend at Augusta. Nothing through the hoops. Hats off to Rory for going back-to-back, only the 4th to do it. But he's not playing this week. So we're not worrying about Rory. We're worried about this week, getting a winner, and moving on down the season. It's major season now. They're going to keep coming quick. So thank you guys for listening, and we'll catch you next week. Peace.